Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire, this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today we're going to be, at last, because it's been playing on my mind, we're going to be adding a little bit more to these Deco Mesh wreaths. This one is one I showed you in my Christmas past and present. It got abandoned halfway through because it was going to be something else. And I ended up doing that something else on an evergreen. So this is completely naked and needs some attention. And then there's this one that I made on a video recently, could be 2 videos or 3 videos ago, Deco Mesh wreath with the tartan ribbons. This needs finishing off for my mum's lady. Now for that red one, I have made a bow. I made this red bow on my last video on my bow making with the bow dabra. All these videos will be in my playlist. I made this bow, and then today all I've done is added a 4-loop tartan bow over the top, secured it in place, literally because I wanted to bring more tartan into the wreath. And I wasn't too sure, guys, how this would sit. I'm attached. That's the thing with Deco Mesh, it sticks to everything. I wasn't too sure. So anyway, yeah, I think that's quite nice. And so I'll be adding that. I've also got some little glittered red poinsettias because I went in my trusty bag down the petal shed. I fetched it up here, and I'll have to go back because I've only just cleared all this space, this back space, and it's been bliss. You know, last night I sat in front of the TV, and I'd got my firelight on, and I'd lit some candles. And then I thought to myself, you know those, the frosted glass hurricane and the tall stem, the long stem. I thought, I'm getting it out. I know it's not Christmas yet, but I'm getting it out, so I did. And I put some little tea lights in them, and you know, it was absolutely lovely and bliss. I stayed down here later than I normally would anyway, because I like to go to bed early really, but I stayed, it was so cozy and so nice. I just stayed down here, and it was really nice to so now I've forgotten my train of thought because I'm yammering on. So yeah, so that's for that. And I've got those red poinsettias. I've got some baubles also, because I haven't been in and fetched everything out of the loft. Obviously I haven't. You know, I was talking to my friend at the weekend during the week on FaceTime, and we were talking about our Christmas plans, and we always do this. We've been best friends for over 30 years, and every year we share each other's Christmas plans and stuff. And we kind of spur each other on, you know, to do stuff, buy stuff, and so forth. So we were having a good old natter about Christmas, and she said, "Oh, when is your chair going from the bay window?" So because my lovely friends across the road, they're gonna take it and store it for me. I told you about that big leather armchair, and I said, "Oh, beginning of November." So then I got to thinking, and I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring absolutely every single scrap of Christmas from the loft. Well, I'm not, but my partner and my son are. And I'm going to stack it, because that bay window that I've got is really quite big. So I'm going to stack it all in there. And I am going to fingertip sort through everything. Because I need to. I've obviously bought things for myself, but I've also bought things, well, again, for myself to make. So I need to kind of get that literally boxed off, sorted out, and then I can start seeing and envisioning what I want to do with those things. So I am going to show you this. Now this, I bought this last year. It's a teardrop swag, very pretty, not very full. So I'm going to be doing something with this. Now I bought this last year, I never hung it. It's the first teardrop swag that I was able to get my hands on, but I do see that they're coming through now. They can be quite costly. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it wouldn't have been a great deal. It might have even been in the sale on Boxing Day. But as you can see, it's very nice. It's got spruce, baby pine cones, it's got berries, it's got eucalyptus, it has, is that cypress? Is it cypress? Very nice, but not very full. Now I could go down the route of adding a bit more of the same, maybe, or I could give it a completely different look. Now my tree this year is going to be slightly different to last year's. I always change it up, and I am repeating myself when I say if it's similar, it's never the same. So I wonder whether to do it in the style of that, because I don't know where I want to put this. Like I say, I didn't have it up last year. It's brand new, but it has been in fact it's been under my bed. So yeah, I will be doing something with that, but I'm not sure what I want to do with it. So, but it's there and it's giving me food for thought. So on this silver, I don't know which one to do first, because this one is going to be pretty straightforward, and the silver one I need to be putting my ribbons in, which could be, if it's going to be massively time consuming, guys, I apologise, but I do need to get them done, and you know. So anyway, for the silver one, I've chose white and silver ribbon and silver ribbon, and they're two different textures to give it some added interest. And I also have silver baubles, and I have little bits and pieces. Now I've got my little, do you remember those mercury hearts, mercury glass hearts that I hauled in one of my Home Bargains hauls? I got those from Home Bargains, 99p for 6. Do you know, I went on to, without a word of a lie this, I went on to eBay. I don't know what I was looking for, because I'm always rooting and tooting. Somebody's selling these on eBay for £6.99. That is criminal. It's criminal. They're 99p for 6, and they're charging £6.99. There we go with that greed thing again. It disgusts me. It really does. I don't know where they get the prices from. They've got a head full of magic, a lot of them. I just don't understand. I'm not going to let it annoy me, because it really is. Can you see it's bubbling up from my boots, guys? I just can't bear it. There's just no need for it. I've got these. If you remember, I got these in my marketplace haul, off the marketplace. Might not use those, because they're quite different. They're quite different in colour. However, when I've got those ribbons on, it's going to take a different look anyway. So anyway, oh, and I've got these. I got these in the marketplace haul as well. I love these, guys. Really, really nice. Oh, and by the looks of it, that may have been a garland, you know, because there's a little loop there. May quite well have come off a garland, but like I say, I got them off the Facebook Marketplace. And I've got this I'm not saying that I'm going to use all these because I might just keep it simple all the way. Little poinsettia leaves. I might keep it simple all the way and just use baubles because actually this is quite nice. I could use that in something else, you know, with other flowers. So I'll see how we go along. So I think I'm gonna tip you down, and I think I'm gonna go for that red one first because that can be finished in a jiffy. And you know what? I'm gonna tip you down. I'm gonna have to start with the silver one because I've not got my glue skillet on. So I'll start putting my ribbons in, guys. I'm going to tip you back a little bit, and I need some space. It's been bliss having this table clear, guys. It really has. And I hope, you know, when I've done these, I'm going to get everything out of the way. I'm going to take my trusty bag back. The only thing I've got out is my ribbons, my tub of ribbons here. And I'm going to keep it clear because it really was absolute bliss last night. And even though I was excuse me, even though I was watching the TV and the flickering candles in the fireplace, you know, it was actually nice to glance back here and not see mountains of stuff. You know, crafting, it's a wonderful thing to do, but boy, it really is, you know, scruffy. It's a scruffy pleasure. I don't think scruffy's untidy. You know what I mean, don't you? Right, okay, so I'm going to start with these ribbons then, guys, and I'm probably going to get stuck to it with my with my jumper, but let's see how we go. Just pull my pants up, pull my breeches up. Right. Can you see there? Shall I tip you back a little bit? I hope you can see. So you got your ribbons, one on top of the other. So I think I'll go white onto silver, pleat it, create a little bird if you like, find your placement, which will be this one here for me, and oh, my skillet's smoking. I do intend on running this. I'll show you. Wait a minute. Can you see my skillet? Now, you know, I've had this going for quite some time. I need to turn it down. And this glue has become really unclean. It's got all sorts. It's got bits of tinsel, glitter. It's got that paintbrush that I melted a while back. It's got, you know, so my intention here, guys, is to use as much as I can of that glue without adding any more to it, and then get rid of this and then have a clean slate for the run up to Christmas, because it's needed. I have got my back window open, but so let's get back to this. Yeah, so I've just placed my ribbons in, and then you twist them in with your pipe cleaners. That looks pretty, doesn't it? And then I'm going to cut those pipe cleaners off. So forgive me while I just get my wire cutters. I'm going to cut those off because they're not needed any longer. I don't need them. So I cut them off, and then what I do with the rest of that pipe cleaner is that I fold it and I turn it back on itself. Can you see? It's gone. There we go. And let's get going and get some more in. One on top of the other. Fold it in half. What I might do, guys, is go to the next twist tie. Twist it in, get rid of that pipe cleaner, fold it in, and then fluff your ribbons. Can you see? And already that's looking lovely. Yeah, so I maybe could have used a wider ribbon for the white, maybe. However, I didn't, so we're on to this. So what I might do now, guys, is put you on fast forward. That might be better, okay? So I'm back, guys. Look at the difference. I don't know if you can... Let me just turn you. The difference that having that ribbon in has made. Now while I'm looking through the mirror there, you know, the light's hitting the shine, it's shimmery. It's a bit dull on the camera. But the difference that just by adding that ribbon has made. Attention to detail, isn't it? So, oops. So now I'm going to start adding some bubbles. Now when I look at this, guys, I'm just wondering if they might get a little bit lost. So, you know, what you got to do is have a little look. Lovely though, those. Well, I think that one's a bit faulty, but it doesn't matter. Lovely, aren't they? And let me see. Because when I add I go in there. So I'm going to go I don't want to add that. So what I might do is go straight for the baubles. So I've got shiny, I've got glitter, and I've got muted. I take the end off, I dip it in the glue. Oh, sorry. And I add it. Take the end off, dip it in the glue. And add it. End off in the glue. And I think I'm going off piece there a little bit. That's because of the distance between each bauble. And I've got a glitter one there, so I'm going to come up here on the outside there, and have a shiny one there. Oh, that's that little nodules come off. I have a shiny one there, so I'm going to come over here which will be there. That doesn't want to stay, so just hold it. Dries pretty quick, the glue anyway. And then what have I got? And then I need muted. Take the end off. Dip it in the glue. And down here, I hope you can see. I'm going to hold this up, guys, and I think, without going over the top, because I don't know even know where this is going, this wreath, I just wanted to finish it off. I may gift it. That is lovely. I could add the but will they get lost? I think they will. They are quite small, and I wouldn't want to waste them. Yeah, I think I'd like to leave that, to be honest. I'm just holding it up to my mirror, guys. I think it's beautiful as is. Usually I would embellish with, well, all sorts of different things, to be honest, not just baubles, but I've balanced this out. As I say, I need to go through all my stuff in the, well, I'm not going in the loft. When it gets brought down, I'll have all my different types of embellishments, and but I think I might go one there, which then means I won't be able to stop at that. Got there. Nothing here, so I'll go. Oh, I'm really sorry. I got carried away, guys. I'm sorry about that. I hope that hasn't ruined the video, because I can't edit that out either. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll go one there. And I'm going to go one more here. But I'm going in on a random, because to space it evenly, I've not gone into a twist tie, I've just gone into the mesh. Now that might not, It doesn't like it, does it? No. Never mind. I will, let me hold it up. I'll go in there. Right guys, that's that one done. Let me show you. So that's that one. It's just baubles and ribbons. And it looks really very nice. Nice and Christmassy, yet nice and simple. So, and I feel really quite happy that I've finally got that done, because it was niggling me. I don't like things to see things lying around and going to waste. And like I say, I'm not sure where this is going to. I just knew I needed to finish it. But I like that. I like the colours. And now we're going to move on to this one. Tip you down. And I'm going to find a place where I want to put that bow. So I'm holding it up to my mirror, guys, so just give me a minute and then I'll I think I'll go here. Here. So I've got the two wires that, you know, when I did the bow on the bow dabra, I've got the two existing wires that I'm going to feed through. I'm going to find a, whoops, that nearly went into the glue skillet. So I'm going to make a hole. I'm going to take the wire through. Let me see that. Hold that up. Yeah. And then, so I've got the wires through the back. I'm going to wind it through. And twist it on. Cut off the excess wire, but not to the core. So you've got a little bit sticking up, because that needs to be folded over and folded back in on itself. And then of course I've squashed the bow, so it needs fluffing. Do you know what, guys? This ribbon here is too long for its own good. Where's my ribbon scissors? So I'm going to trim it up. Let me see now. go. And same scenario, I'm just going to get some baubles and I'm going to place them in. So got some little ones. I'm going to put one in the centre of that. Actually, no, I'm going to put a poinsettia. Actually, let me see. No, I'm going to keep my poinsettias. So you've got it coming round. When you're going to put something, when you just let me, when you add anything onto a round form, this is what I find. You want it to have a flow, because it's round, isn't it? So you want it to go round. You want somebody at the door. Hang on a minute. I'm back, guys. It was a delivery. So anyway, we were talking about the flow of the wreath. If you've got a you know, you want whatever you put on it, whatever you you want your eye to go round it because it's a circle. You know, you don't want your eye to go to the left or to the right because it's got to have that balance. You want it to go all the way round it, your eye to move easily around it. So you create a flow and a rhythm to what and where you're placing stuff. You know, if you've got something, and you can do things in groups. Of course you can. I mean, I've made some beautiful grouped wreaths, but you don't want, you know, you don't want one eye down here and one eye up there, or you don't even want to be doing, you know, it has to have a flow and stuff. So that's just a top tip for the day. Right, so I've placed, now I haven't glued it, I'm just seeing how it works out. So I've placed a poinsettia here, I've got one here, and I've got one here because it's coming round, because you know, it's coming round. So I'm just going to hold it up and hopefully they'll stay in place so that I can see if they're the correct placements. So I've got one there, and that one is lost because you can't see it. So one there, and you know, the thing that I find the worst thing for me on a Deco Mesh wreath is I feel limited to my placement, in the fact that, you know, you've got especially a ruffle wreath, you know, you've got where your ribbons, you've got your holes, if you like. They're not holes, you know what I mean, where your ribbons are. So you've got your little placements there, you know, of how you've tied your mesh on. So to me, I feel limited in to those areas. But, you know, that's just me. Because I feel if I mind, yeah, that's okay. But then is it going to stick to the mesh? Because that'd be lovely. I do want to bring it some gold because there's gold in the in the ribbons. Do you know what, guys? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to change that one to there. I don't know how long this video is, guys. I hope it's not too long. What I might do when I've done this is go and have a look how long it is. And I think one here one more there. Right, I wonder whether I could get these to sit on this mesh. I'm going to hold it up. Attached to it. Yeah, I must admit I don't like this one as much as I like the other. What do you think? I don't know why. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that at that, because what my usual trick is, guys, I don't want to overdo it with glue, you know, by sticking anything in it that I then want to change. So what I need to do with this, I'm going to turn that glue skillet off. What I need to do with this now and them baubles seem quite deep in there. On camera anyway. What you see, when I'm not sure about something, what I do is they do look deep, don't they? I wonder if it's because it's on the dark tartan, you know, compared to this. Look at this. They look two totally different things, and yet it's exactly the same style of wreath and exactly the same. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure I'm happy about that, guys. Yeah, the two totally. I was trying to get a thumbnail out of that there. They're two totally different or is it because those baubles are bigger? I don't know. However, you know, they're both nice. But I prefer that silver one. That silver and white one. I think that's lovely. Very, 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 very festive. It might be because there's this tartan is dark. However, anyway, so what I would like to do is go and hang this and sit and look. That's what, when I'm not sure about something, that's what I do. I take it, move away from the table, hang it or place it or whatever, and then I just sit, have a cup of tea, and then I can see it, you know. I'd be no good working in a florist shop, me. They'd either have to whip it from under my nose and send it out on delivery, or I'd be completely tweaking it. I am a tweaker, you know. I do it with my ribbons, you know, with my bows. I mean, there's no harm in it needing it to be right. But yeah, so that's today's. I might need a bauble up here as well. But that's today's. And we're going to have some more Deco Mesh wreaths coming up, guys. And we're going to have some evergreen wreaths too. Also some evergreen door swags. And some table decorations. And other things that crop up as we go along. Now, I'm not sure what the next... The knock at the door was a delivery. Do you want to see what I got? I'm just going to get my scissors because I don't want to use my ribbon scissors. Mesh. Because I do have just mesh. I have a design in mind in my Petal shed. I'll just throw that there because I can pick that up. Yeah, I have a design in mind, and it might require this. Sorry, I'm distracted, aren't I? Forgive me. I have this design in mind for my own front door. I was going to do a black and silver, and I'm still going to do a black and silver, but I'm not doing the black and silver for myself. I'm going to make a wreath for my sister-in-law, and that's where I got the idea from for myself, because she is quite sophisticated and stuff, and she, you know, she likes nice stuff, and so I had a design in mind for her, and it's I can't get I really want to get it started, but so I keep thinking about it, and I'm going to make myself one as well, because the look I'm going for will be opulent, you know. It's going to be really, really nice. The colour, and the quite rich in colour, and the not that colour that may go with it, and I'm going to see how that goes. So I'll be bringing that to you, and I will be doing a playful wreath. I've got everything that I need for that, so we can get to starting on that. And you know, apart from that, oh, and doing the fingertip sorting, which I really do need to do. In fact, before I take that bag back, guys, down the, you know, the big bag that I fetched down from the loft when I was crafting the attic, that I found my bow dabbler in, before I take that back down the Petal shed, I am literally I'm gonna kill myself for doing it because I'm gonna tip it out onto my rug, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna fingertip sort through that before it goes back down there. it probably won't go back down in its entirety, because I will be sorting it out. Because I did find some things. I had a little route before I came on camera, and I found some things in it that I didn't know I had. So so that's my plan. I think I might have been a little bit scatty on this video. What's new with me? Literally because you know, I've got my brains doing overtime. So that's it for today, guys, and hope you're really well. Hope you've had a lovely week, you know. The weather's perking up a little bit there, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend, doing things that you love, and with people that you love. And I'll see you again after the weekend. And if I do anything or see anything, or you know, I'll let you know in the next video. But until then, do take care, guys, because you know that virus is such a worry. Me and my friends are, you know, me and my best friend, we're just FaceTiming each other now. We're not even seeing each other. So that happened at the beginning of you know, when everyone was locked down, we did that, obviously. But we've made this decision between ourselves to do it again, even though our you know, we're not on, I don't think we're in the, well, I know we're not in tier 3, but we've decided to do that because, you know, it's just horrendous. So stay safe, and I will see you after the weekend, and do take care. Bye.